when you need to come home and when you need to certainly the avenue to individuals to have a voice. Last week we spoke with the Berks County Independent Gazette, Michael, and we really did thank our affiliates, because this is not an easy thing to do. We understand how difficult it is to get these papers not only off the ground, but the tremendous amount of resources it takes to do this. Not only, Michael, from the physical resources and the time and the energy, but the financial resources. And if we're truly going to have a free and independent press, these affiliates need to thrive, and we need to continue to grow, because it's a very, very difficult task that we have ahead of us, and certainly Carbon County has really led the way down there, Michael. That was the first one. So good morning, Charmaine.
Hey, Lou. How you doing?
We're doing great up here, and thank you once again for taking the time to come on this morning, and we're talking a little bit more about our affiliates, and I want to thank you and certainly Dave and for help leading the way. I know it hasn't been a easy road, so to speak, because you're helping set how these affiliates get set up, and we truly feel as though that the only way to continue to grow is to find ways to support the affiliates, and at the same token, it's such a hard task, and the amount of work that you guys have done down there to build Carbon County into what you guys have been able to do. Certainly, you have a free charity concert, and I wanted to talk a little bit about, before you even came on to the Independent Gazette and joined the Independent Gazette, both you and Dave have done a tremendous amount of work with charities. Certainly, you're a very giving family, and I think that's important for our listeners to understand that that's what this is all about, really. I mean, you've been doing this for a very long period of time, and we're going to be down. John and myself will be down there. You have booths at this a free charity concert that once again the Carbon County Independent Gazette is sponsoring. Tell us a little bit about that, and a little bit about you and some of the hard tasks that or where you're going with the Independent Gazette.
Well, the charity is called it's called A Picnic in the Park.
Okay.
And it's featuring music by Mike Stanley and Friends, ADD, okay, Dave Shifford, and Gene Andrews from the Gene Andrews Band.
And that's today. And that's today at the Lee Heighton Amphitheater, and that's from 2 to 6. And certainly we got a great day for that. I mean, we lucked out with that thing, right?
Well, yeah, we're not going to get any rain, so that's important, And we have the most important thing is that we're featuring 30 charities and nonprofits from Carbon County are going to be at this event.
And these are many charities that you have worked with in the past, and now you're bringing them together. And certainly what you've done with the Carbon County Independent Gazette is working with the charities to give them a voice and to try to give them as much exposure to the general public.
We try to feature a couple charities in our papers every month. So, Gail does our one of our editors and reporters, Gail Mahalik. She does a great job with that.
The new women in media, as you advertise it, and I think that's fantastic, fantastic stuff. So, what else is you guys have certainly been on the forefront with what's happening with the school board down there. You certainly. And once again, spending a lot of your time and resources and getting this information out. I mean, some of your experiences with this, I know that once again, like us, you got into this without really knowing, what's involved with a newspaper and how much time and effort. I mean, I think, have you found it's taken a lot more time and effort than you originally thought?
It has, yeah. But we have lots of friends who've, gotten so much support from the community.
Right.
It's been wonderful, and a lot of the people that write the stories. They're all from Carbon County. That's the beauty of it.
And that is, and as we continue to grow, what we're doing is not only we talking about local content in these communities, but also what's happening in the state, and it's becoming a community newspaper. Certainly, as you tie this into all the charities that you guys have worked with, both you and Dave. I mean, certainly as I've gotten to know you both as a family, and the way you've interacted with your community for years, this is not something that just happened overnight, and I believe this is one of the reasons why you stepped into this craziness of printing the Carbon County Independent Gazette.
Thank you, Lou. That's really nice that you'd say that.
Well, it is, and I think it's not so. It's important. I think that sometimes that our listeners and people that have listened to this show realize the people that are part of this. When I remember first meeting Dave in Wilkes-Barre with John DiLiberto and myself, and we sat down and talked, and we delved into a little bit, Michael, why we all got into this, and it was really for altruistic reasons, and for I think for the right reasons. And anybody that has been involved with the Gazette here knows that it's been a hard task. And one of the reasons, Charmaine, that we always do, we thank our subscribers and we thank our supporters.
Yeah, we're
and
so
the people.
grateful for, our subscribers, our advertisers, you guys,
And
it's been a learning process.
Has it ever been a learning process? So we're looking forward. Michael, you have any quick questions for Charmaine, or thanks, or certainly we're going to be down there in a few hours, and we're encouraging folks to come on down. I mean, the way you guys have set this up down there, if you needed a table, and it's all free. I mean, it's this is something that you're doing for the community, and we want to make sure that our listeners, if you take a ride down to Jim Thorpe today, to go down to Carbon County, go down to Lehighton, and in the meantime stop by and say hello to all the folks of the Independent Gazette and our family down there, Charmaine.
Yeah, I mean, come on down. It's a free concert, and have a picnic in the park and bring your mom.
And bring your mom. There you go, great. Michael. Any quick thoughts on Carbon County and Charmaine?
Well, I give everybody the credit who has decided to take the time and to really dedicate a lot of their time and money. And Lou, you certainly, and John, and certainly know what that means. To try and expose the truth, Charmaine. I know it's difficult, but it's certainly a worthwhile venture.
Charmaine, thanks for coming on, and we'll see you later on today, and we'll be enjoying the music, the sunshine, and just the camaraderie that you're going to be having down there in Carbon County today. So we'll see you in a couple hours.
All right, great. Thanks, Lou.
Talk to you soon.
Thanks, John. Yep, bye-bye.